And welcome back. Imagine being completely immersed in more than 300 great works of art by Vincent van Gogh. And you could do that soon right here in Augusta. Joining me today to talk about Beyond Van Gogh, the immersive experience, is Fanny Curta. She is the art historian for Beyond Van Gogh. Fanny, did I get it right?
Perfect.
Okay, well thank you so much for joining me today.
My pleasure, thanks for having me.
Yes, ma'am. So this exhibit has traveled all over the world, and you guys have sold over 2.5 million tickets.
I think we're getting close to 3 million now, and it's been just a wonderful opportunity to bring this project, which is based on the work of Vincent, and at the core of his work is really the craving for beauty, and the purpose of his work is to spread joy and just bring happiness to people. And so I'm really, really excited for people to see it and enjoy it.
I like it. How many paintings are in the exhibit, and what can folks expect?
So we have about 300 paintings, knowing that Vincent did over 850 paintings, and if you add all of the watercolors and the sketches, he did over 2,000 pieces. So we really got to pick and choose pieces that would take the audience on this journey through his work from his beginning when it's much darker, and then he gets to Paris and he discovers the brightness of the Impressionists, and then you get to the south of France, and then it's just this explosion of color that people get to be inside of and really vibrate with it. So it's a really unique way of being inside his work.
Do you have a favorite piece of the exhibit?
That's very hard to say. I like it all.
Yeah.
But there is a particular scene called the Almond blossom scene, and it's a beautiful painting that he did when his nephew was born. And it's just these beautiful white blossom that are just flowing all around us, and it's just filled with happiness and this new life coming to the world. Springtime, I think it's the perfect time for it now, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful moment.
I'm excited to hear you talk about it.
It's a very passionate project, and to be fair, we know so much about Vincent van Gogh through his letters with his brother Theo that I've never met an art historian that doesn't get teary-eyed at some point talking about him. He's just a very compelling artist and very relatable, somebody who was fighting his own demons, and a lot of people can relate to that. And beyond the ear-cutting incident that most people associate with him, there's so much more, and there's really this need to really show the healing qualities of nature, the power of color, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful artist, and still so relatable and relevant today.
So Fanny, many young viewers of our story may say, hey, he's an old guy. I don't want to know anything about old art or whatever. So how are you guys kind of making the exhibit and targeting it to the younger generation, younger audiences?
It's a great question, because the core of this project is really to connect a 21st century audience to this 19th century artist and show that there is so much things yet to be inspired from in his work. And so having the work move around you, having the music that goes across different time periods help bridge that gap and show that really there's something so interesting in having somebody who's known for struggling in his life, known for the darkness in his life, and yet shows none of it, and shows the way that he transcended the darkness in his life and the obstacles into works of art, works of beauty, and who saw beauty in a pair of boots by the door and a bag of onions on the table. And there's still something very strong about finding ways to battle your demons and fighting the darkness in your life with beauty and with color. And I think hopefully people will resonate with that message, and it's great for a younger audience because they can twirl in the experience, they can Instagram about it, they can be using the tools that they are used to connect with the world in this type of context and share it that way. And that's also a power of Vincent's work, to be able to work in so many ways and formats.
Absolutely. So you've traveled with this exhibit across the world. So how long does it take you guys to put it together?
It's actually pretty quick. They're getting used to it by now. So in 2 weeks they can have it up and running. And the whole show took 6 months to create during the pandemic. So it was a pretty quick experience. And we created it on our computers, everybody remotely. So when we got to see it in the space with people in it, with kids twirling around, adults twirling around sometimes too, and just running and feeling the work, it was such a unique and magical moment for us.
So Fanny, if folks want to see this exhibit, what's the dates, times, and ticket prices?
So the show is going to be up until June 26th at the James Brown Arena, and all of the tickets and information can be found on vangoghaugusta.com.
Sounds good to me. Anything else you would like to add before we let you go?
Just that it's a show for everybody. Whether or not you don't know anything about Van Gogh, some people might be intimidated by museum. This is a great way of experiencing art and his work and having this connection with Vincent. And maybe people who were intimidated by museums before, they'll have this connection with him and they'll be curious about seeing an original if they get the chance, because there's nothing like the magic of an original.
Absolutely.
And if you know a lot about Van Gogh, like me coming in, then it's the pure fantasy of being inside the work you love and know. And so it's really, truly for everybody out there.
Sounds good to me. Fanny Kurta, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me and saying my name correctly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Several times.
Yeah,
Right?
thank you.
No problem. And we'll be right back.